Kilo fait en mode chocolat. Fine, fine, no bucket. Watch your love for like it. Why not more mote? Your body, chocolate. Push it ready, yeah, in my day. Double see, kilo fait. Why now, my lady? Tell me within there.
I'm not seeing you inside the camera. Where are you? We're going for 1K shopping.
Hello.
We are going for 1K shopping. 1K shopping.
No, I'm not doing 1K shopping. I'm going to the market with my museum money.
She's
I made money.
Rich kid.
Yes,
Guys,
yes.
we are going to the market. See my kobe.
Just imagine.
What's happening?
Currently 10:38. So what I'm having. I don't know how we are going to get this flat stormy, but then again, let's have this.
Guys, welcome to a new vlog. Today is Monday and I did not go to work today. That is because I have an appointment at the hospital. So I went to General Hospital to use my NHIS stuff. So I'm at the hospital to get some tests done and all of that. So I've been waiting since. That is the major reason why I did not go to work. How are you guys doing? I'm starting a new vlog today. Looking forward to what to happen this week. Hopefully, only good things will happen to us. So have a blessed week ahead, guys. Anyways, good morning. I'm going to work. I'm rushing out to work now. I have to get to NMPC by before 7:30, and this is currently 7:50. So let's see how it goes. Follow me to work today. This is my favorite stuff. Eh? I swear people are more too.
So branding. Would you marry him? You know I'm leaving me. My life even to stay with me. He wasn't man enough for me. So many reasons why I want for you, my love. Now you I want to retire with my love. See what the good things you do, they make me know. Oh no. This distance is taking a hold of me for sure. Baby, come pull us out.
There's tissue. are you videoing? I'm not videoing you. You better cover yourself.
And I pass.
Please wait small.
Pass.
Guys, I don't know what happened. My jack, my phone is
the Director General of the National Youth Service Corps, completely transforming NYC to something very attractive. My fellow leave my face. You need to go for. It won't be long. I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You got caught. Let's go now. When you need a friend, you say, I need your young lady. I might just have a problem that you don't understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Listen, one love, one heart. Let's get together. Give you my heart. Stick to my heart, baby. Next time, baby. I wanna be your sole provider, baby. I realized for me was I didn't know enough.
What were those circumstances that said you should not, that you were able to overcome?
Good afternoon, everyone.
Okay, so we take maybe 2 more quick questions so we can close this fireside. First, let me take my first out of the 2. For some people here is that I was born in the village. For some people I have very poor background. For some people is I'm a nobody. For some people I don't know the governor. I don't know the minister. For some people it's different reasons. But for you, the world already minused you. Like there's a reason why the world will say not cobbles. There's a reason, obviously. But why did you choose to pursue music full time? Looking at this condition you are in, that would have prevented you from being accepted by the world and from even doing well in your field. What's the push? What's the drive?
So you see, I learned something early in life, and that thing is this, right? You're not going to go to jail for making excuses. Nobody will send you to jail for making excuses. But what will happen? As a matter of fact, there are people who will agree with you and your excuses. Tell you a little story. So I was an A student in primary school, secondary school. I was representing my school, flying out, to London, doing all kinds of things, And then I was going to study law, but it was becoming pretty tricky in the university in Nigeria and all that. And I was trying to figure out my life. And during a very dark time, just because I had done well, it was important to me to sort of posture as someone who was still doing well. And so I'd be having conversations with people and I'd ask me, so what are you doing now? And I'd be like, so yes, I'm doing this and that. And and I had the gift of talking, obviously. So I would lay out this fantastical plan that made it sound like I knew what I was doing. Very soon, I was not afraid of the people who were like, oh, wow, are you sure this is going to work? I was afraid of the people who kept quiet and said nothing. Because by the time I laid out my fantastical plan and they just did, I went back and I said to myself, who are you really lying to? I began to question. I was like, who are you really lying to? This is about your life at the end of the day. Any excuse you make, you've already made name for yourself, from primary and secondary school, very quickly you become a has-been. And that made me speak to myself and say, you know what? I'm going to go out there, I'm going to work 5 times as hard, because I realized that I had a musician, a popular musician who I'm friends with today. Don't worry, it's not Imidakolu. This person kept me in the studio when I was starting for like 16 hours and didn't show up for a session because he found out in the middle of everything that his producer was a young blind student. Do you understand? And so for me, I realized that I had to work 3 or 5 times as hard as anyone else to prove myself. So I think one of the things, you know, when you talk about, I was acutely aware of the fact that
we believe in this nation. Can somebody say what the we believe in Nigeria and the promise Jesus and the wonder.
Completed National Research Fair, where you're being involved to art team. We initiated the hero concept, and the hero was applications for researchers and the organizers. So I think we need to focus and have an opportunity to teach the ideas.
Like the packaging is tea.
Enterprises and humans are built from here. Again, we have different programs that through which we deploy what we do.
I just completed National Research Fair, where you're being involved to art team. We initiated the hero concept, and the hero was applications for researchers and the organizers. So I think we need to focus and have an opportunity to teach the ideas.
I feel like his last question is a people problem. You cannot always right? So if you're able to change your mindset and you're able to speak to the next person to change your mindset.
They say that now if you go to they use the word borrow. But you see, there are many lessons I can teach from that. Number one is that you have to understand one, you may be big, but there is someone that.
So what we do here is we make animations for the products that we design here. You go to product design, you see that they design products digitally using CAD, computer-aided design. So when they are done with the design, they give it to us. And what we do is we make animations showing the functionality of those products. You can also take it and use it for maybe your commercial, or maybe when you want to pitch for funding. You don't have to, maybe sometimes you've manufactured the product but it's very heavy. You don't have to carry it with you when you want to describe how it works or you want to show. You just take the animations with you. Thank you for visiting here.
Thank you. This is not your team, but it's fine. It's fine. Alright. Okay. How the place is about and what
I'm taking a picture of video.
So this tour is just to show you some of the facilities that we have and how we use it to churn out on innovation. So this is the product design department, and product design is actually the foundation of anything that you're creating, right, from the scratch. For people that just have it in their head, right, being in your head, we cannot 3D print it, right? The 3D printer doesn't understand what it means to be in your head. Now, what the 3D printer understands is that particular language that it does understand, depending on the 3D printer. It could be G-code or the rest. So now what product design really does is to be able to bring those ideas into how long you want it to be. It continues to turn and turn and turn until it gets to this.
We get our design, we convert the design into what we call a G-code.
So this is the 2D lab or laser recording. Mainly what this lab is for is creating, depending on the two straps like this, right? There's a technique. We'll not tell you the technique. Maybe you can pay us later for it. But there's a technique where we have it in straps like this, and then you pass it through the thread, and you pull just the same way Ashoke works. Now.
right? A need came up for us to want to have that particular lab, right? So with ceramics, first things first, we look around, this entire lab in itself is made out of so many different kinds of waste. If you look behind, you see the mannequin. The top she has on, those are PET bottle covers, covered in waste fabrics, right, to the top. The emblem that says Ecolab is made out, that's what was used, yes, that's what was used for the Ecolab. Behind you,
So hi guys, today is Sunday and I thought like I'm just editing the vlog for the week today. I thought to end this vlog here. If you have watched this video to the extent, thank you so much. So on Thursday I went for an event at the Trans Club Houston. It was like a youth event where they give it was organized by Activate Success, where they give youth to youth. So I applied, but I could not get the grants. But we went for the event, and that was the first time I'm seeing Timida Kulu in real life. And this other guy that sang, but I did not know his name. Then Prudence, so Prudence was then. It makes sense. The event actually went well. They gave us book, which I'm so happy about. That okay, even if I did not get the grant, I have like a book to reference, like a knowledge to grab from. A huge, and I'm so grateful for that. And on Friday, a friend of mine reached out to me to like help him show up. Is he a friend? No, he's not a friend. An acquaintance. We know each other. I used to work for his up when I was in Illinois. So he reached out, he knows that I'm in Abuja. So he reached out to me that there's this event that is coming up on Friday, that he could not make it to come to Abuja, that if I don't mind helping him to like show up and represent him at the event. Then I went there, and that was how I came across Innovate Up. And Innovate Up was an amazing experience. Like they show us around the lab, and I was like, bro, this thing is actually going on in Nigeria, and people are outside there complaining. Instead of complaining that Nigeria is bad, Nigeria is something, why can't you just look into the loopholes? Because things are happening. Like things are happening. Like, and make it make sense. When we reach there, they show us their eco lab, they show us their product design departments, their 3D stuff. Like even the agricultural section, they show us the welding section where they melt iron together to make stuff, and it makes sense. And I was like, bro, this thing is happening in Nigeria, and some youth are outside there complaining. Instead of complaining, please stop complaining and look around you to see what actually, and ask questions. I swear to God, because I didn't think I was not there that day. I'll be thinking to myself that there's no lab where I can learn how to do this stuff then unless you travel abroad. But you don't even have to travel abroad sometimes. You just have to look around you and see what is going on. So thank you so much if you have watched this vlog to this extent. I would like to end it here so that next week we go at that. So yeah, I pray so much that I should be able to stay consistent with doing this. And yeah, let's see how it goes. See you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.